guys, I'm back with another vlog video, I guess. And yes, I will be talking about older movies. And some of them I have not seen, but I still want to talk about them because they look really cool to see. I'll be talking about old horror movies, old action movies, and a whole bunch of other old movies. And I have low battery, and I had recorded this over and over and over again. So I have to get this down to you guys, no matter how long it is and how stuff goes. So let me just get back to some movies, and hopefully my battery won't die on me. No one's gonna disturb me, because I had to record this lots of times. So at least give me credit for something, okay? Give me credit. The first movie I want to talk about is RoboCop. And yes, there will be spoilers in this video, so go. If you haven't seen older movies, you can go back in time to watch the older movies. So let me start with RoboCop. I have not seen this movie, but I have seen awesome clips of it. I heard it's awesome, so I want to see it. RoboCop, I want to see. I heard it's rated R, and it's awesome. Let me talk about a movie I have seen. Aliens. Or Alien. I like Aliens better, but this is one of my favorite Ridley Scott films. It gets a little boring at some parts. And here's the ending. Ripley blasts the alien into space. In one part, Dallas is going through this air vent. And the best thing about the movie is actually the alien. Ridley Scott didn't show the alien much, but the best part is when the alien just in a hug pose, and he's Dallas gets a hug from him that contains his death. He's like, Sah! It's like that thing wants to hug him. Even though I got the double feature from Walmart. I got Alien and Aliens on 2 discs. Let me show you the inside. Here's Alien. Here's Alien Special Edition. I'll be watching Alien Special Edition. So, yeah, Alien, good horror movie, but some parts it's boring. And yes, I'll be rating old movies on my channel on this. Even if I'll be rating 4 out of 5 stuff. Alright, so yeah, it is Alien is a 4 out of 5. It was gonna be a 5 out of 5, but some parts are just really boring and slow. And other parts are just intense and awesome. So I have to get Alien a 4 out of 5. Now we get on to the better sequel, Aliens. This is an action movie with the Colonial Marines kicking aliens' ass, and also aliens kicking Colonial Marines' ass. That's something I want to watch. 5 out of 5. Yeah, so we're done with the 2 Alien movies. No other Alien movies exist. Not Alien vs. Predator movies or Alien 3 or Alien Resurrection. No, those don't exist. No. There's only 2 movies in the Alien franchise. There's only 2 movies in the Predator franchise. Predator and Predators. Predator 2, yeah, that doesn't exist. Neither does the Alien vs. Predator movies. So, let me talk about some others. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. At the ending of the movie of Charlie and Chocolate Factory, this kid who got the ticket, who was the lucky kid, he becomes the owner of the chocolate factory. So yeah, all the other kids get warmed up, or if they have allergies, they get warmed up or something. Weird things happen to kids. I don't know why they made the original rated G, because it's probably gonna make kids not eat candy anymore, because I think the candy's gonna be radioactive stuff to make them buff up at the movie. Or some girl turn pink, but in the remake. Let me talk about the Johnny Depp remake real quick. I'm a big fan of Johnny Depp. I'm a Johnny Depp lover. I liked him as Jack Sparrow, but he's just getting old. He's being these weird things it's just weird. When does Johnny Depp stop? He's being Jack Sparrow and everything. I mean, I don't want to say he's a bad actor. The dude's a great actor. He came a long way from being sucked into a bed by Freddy Krueger and blood squirting everywhere. He came a long way from that. Even though Johnny Depp was good in Nightmare on Elm Street, and his first Nightmare on Elm Street experience ever. I can't believe Johnny Depp was in that, and he gets killed by Freddy Krueger, and blood spatters out. Good to see that. Now I really want to talk about Nightmare on Elm Street after this, but the original is good. At the ending, the kid that was lucky, he becomes the owner of the chocolate factory, and I think Willy Wonka retires or something. That Willy Wonka guy is probably reminds me of a doctor from Doctor Who, like when he regenerates. He's a guy with like that silly little Coke. Coke wasn't even made back then, I think. Like this silly little sweater. Wait, this silly little thing he put on him, like this silly little jacket thing. That doctor, yeah, you know that doctor. And he was the one in Attack of the Cybermen. You know that one? If you're a big Doctor Who fan, yeah, that doctor. He kind of reminds me of him. Okay, 1 second. What? How was your day? Good. Now I have to finish a video I recorded over and over again. Like, over. I've been trying to do it all day. Sorry about that. Good thing it has no low battery now. Now, Willy Wonka's a good little candy movie. So it's worth a watch. Even the remakes are worth a watch. I know a lot of people hate the remake, but I just like it. Some reason or another. Now, let me get on to the other one. Nightmare on Elm Street. I want to see that movie. There. The original Nightmare on Elm Street. I had the 2010 remake. And let me talk about The Exorcist. It's a scary-ass movie. Because I want to see it. I heard it's scary-ass. Let me talk about some other old movies if I can find any. Let me talk about The Wizard of Oz. I seen it, and at the ending, the Wicked Witch dies, and then Dorothy wakes up and knows it's all a dream. So, it's all a dream in The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz is a good movie. Well, wait, let me rate Alien. I'm going to rate Willy Wonka really quick. 4 out of 5, as well as the remake of 4 out of 5. Now let me talk about whatever movie I was talking about. Wizard of Oz. Yes, it's a good watch, and the ending, Dorothy realizes it's all a dream. I still have to give it a 4 out of 5. Star Wars. Luke blows up the Death Star. It's a good, sci-fi, artsy, good sci-fi movie. It's a good sci-fi movie. You should really check it out. It's it's an instant classic, and it's O2 awesome. 4 out of 5. Wait, 5 out of 5. And the sequel, Empire Strikes Back, is one of the best movies of all time. It can deserve It's a good movie. It's the greatest. It's an instant classic more than the actual instant classic as the first one. 5 out of 5 as well. And so is The Return of the Jedi with cute little teddy bears. 5 out of 5 as well. At the ending, they blow up the Death Star again. And the Ewoks destroy the Stormtroopers and the Ewoks destroy the Stormtroopers. 5 out of 5. And let me think of some others I want to see. Silence of the Lambs, if that's classic, I think. And RoboCop, if I have actually talked about that. Yes, I have. RoboCop. Yeah. Okay. I forgot what I was going to talk about. Silence of the Lambs. My parents won't let me watch this because they think it's too intense for me. I mean, really? You let me watch rated R movies, so what's the intensity about this? When Hannibal Lecter's about to eat someone? Or Buffalo Bill's trying to skin someone alive? I don't watch Silence of the Lambs. I heard it's intense. It's based off a book. I haven't read the book because I'm not a reader. I don't read much of those Harry Potter I don't read much of the Harry Potter saga. Sometimes I just read it when I'm bored. When I get really, really bored and the thing I'm recording on right now is lost. I just want to go read those. Maybe. So let me talk about some other classic movies. Let me talk about Judge Dredd. Horrible ass movie. I heard Judge Dredd was a horrible ass movie. I heard it's bad. And Judge Dredd's supposed to be a mystery, and he's trying to keep his helmet on, but yet they still hate it. A good thing the remake was there, because Dredd had rated R violence as a rated R comic book movie. We haven't seen that in a while, because all the comic book movies I know are PG-13. What the hell? Why can't they be? I know why they're not rated R movies, because they can't get those teen kids asses into the seats because they just want that money. Come on, they just want that money. Because all the movies I know of some comic book movies are just simple cash-ins, just to make the mystery go away or the comic book be ruined. Hey, we're gonna make this movie and we're gonna make it cheesy, stupid, and we just want that money. Scoop in that money. We're gonna make it rated PG-13. That's the same thing they did for Alien vs. Predator, and we just want that money. Scoop in that money. Come on, guys, just scoop it in. That's all they want. Money, 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 money. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They want that money. They want that money. Now let me talk about some instant classics. Let me talk about Lord of the Rings. It's an instant classic of the 2000s. Lord of the Rings, the first one, was a great start of the 2001 saga. 5 out of 5. Because at the ending, Frodo and Sam were going on a boat. They're like, oh man, we really need to destroy this ring. Or like that. They go on a boat and they sail off, I guess. 5 out of 5. And then the second one, at the beginning, you get to see Gandalf fight this big-ass monster that was in the last one. You think he's dead, but he's still fighting that big monster thing. Yeah, there might be some reference from that in The Hobbit, too. Looking forward to that. And Lord of the Rings 2 still earns a 5 out of 5. Some parts are awesome. Just plain up, straight up awesome. Tons of them. Now we get on to the third one. Third one, Frodo destroys the ring, and Gollum bites Frodo's finger off. There's no gore or anything like that, because, it's PG-13. Well, maybe they did have a little bit of gore, but he bit his finger off and got the ring. He was like, my precious! And he falls into the lava and dies. There. And also, there's big fights in it, with orcs named the Goblins. Spoilers. The orcs are actually a kind of goblins, I think, smaller goblins, I think. I haven't read the Lord of the Rings book, but I read half of The Hobbit, and Azog used to be dead in The Hobbit book. And yes, I'm now going to start randomly talking about new movies. In The Hobbit, the bad guys were sneaking up on the dwarves and the Bilbo, and the wargs and the orgs were just trying to be looking menacing. They're like, oh, we're gonna kill you. And they're like, why are you killing me, man? Bilbo knows the story. Why? Because eventually there's one white orc that was mentioned to be dead in the book called Azork. He was dead in the book. He died in the war in the book. I'm not kidding. In the book, he was dead from the war. And he cut off Thorin Oakenshield's grandfather's head, putting it on a stick. They showed that in the PG-13 movie, and it still showed the gore. Good job. So Peter Jackson's a well-known director. And see you later, filmmakers. Hope you have a good day. Oh, and yeah. One more spoiler. Let me think of it. Newt dies, and Alien